Welcome everybody who are going to use BioLabDonkey program. In this video I would like to show you how to use this program for differential expression analysis of microRNA. As you can see, we already selected tab. In this tab you have two options. One is for analysis of microRNA data in this bottom part of the window. And the second one option is about differential expression analysis for mRNA in the upper part of this window. Today I would like to show you only how to handle analysis in this program for microRNA data. In the case of differential expression, we have usually two kinds of data. One is about any kind of induced sample, and second, control sample. So for induced microRNA sample, we have this table, and for the control microRNA sample, we have this table. First, we have to open the file. We have 454 reads for induced sample. As FASTA file, we can open. As you can see in this file, there are 88,000 of reads. Then we can open control. In this case, it's non-induced. And here we have 120,000 reads. Next, what we have to do, we have to choose the organism from where these reads came. And you can find a list of organisms here in this table. And this table contains the name of organism and a number of detected microRNA. I know that this data, which we have, is for human microRNA. So we can find data for Homo sapiens. As you can see, this is 2,656 detected microRNAs. Next, what we have to do, we should press this button. By pressing this button, we initialize the search for the microRNA present in the database in our sample. And as you can see, we have detected 265 different microRNAs. The same we can do for the control sample. So for the control sample, we found a little bit more, 293 microRNAs. So now we should compare the numbers of these microRNAs for control sample and for induced sample. To do this, we should press this button. And this button will be active only when we finish analysis of presence of microRNA in two samples. Then we can press this button, and now we see that we have graphic representation of different microRNAs in our samples. If we would like to see induction more than 2 times, then we should check this button and press again button for analysis, and then we will have a little bit shorter version of this graph. All green bars represent upregulation and downregulation is in red. And as you can see, we have quite high upregulation for microRNA 34A, 27A, and so on. We can print this graph, or we can save to PDF file. We also can see the numbers in form of table. If we press this T, which stands for table, for each microRNA, we have numbers for, in this case, downregulation, in this case, upregulation, and we have the sequence of microRNA, every microRNA. And also we have table for microRNA which were not found in control sample, and the same not found in the induced sample, if we would like to have this. And we can save this table as text file. Let's close this. And this we can also close. Let's say we have found our own microRNAs, and we also would like to analyze the sample relative to our new microRNAs. Let's say these microRNAs are still not in the database. What we can do, we can double click on, let's say, on this line, and then we have new window, and we can add the new microRNA, corresponding names according to the specification, the sequence to the custom database. And then we can switch from analysis only using default database, also using default database plus custom database, or only custom database. And this is quite helpful if we have found new microRNA, and as I said, we would like to analyze our data relative to this new microRNA. Let's close this. If you didn't find the right organism, let's say in the full database, there is no organism which you are working with, and in this case, you just can create your own custom database for your own organism. For this, you should click on the header of the table, double click, and then you have again the same window, but as you can see, there is no default microRNA database, and you can do the same as I explained before to create your own custom database. Just name, organism, and sequence of your new microRNA. Let's close this. You also have the option to see the found microRNAs. You select the file, and here you see the list of found microRNAs. You can use not only one file for each sample, induced sample or control sample. You also can use as many as you would like. You just have to add more files. And then after you analyze the presence of microRNA in your sample, you press this button and you will have the graphic representation of upregulated and downregulated microRNAs. And besides of numbers of upregulation, you will have also standard deviation. As you can see in this table, you have the fault induction and standard deviation, but this will be only in the case if you have several files for one sample, for induced sample and for control sample. Let's close this. So at this moment I would like to finish this video and see you soon.